goodness. Hey, idiot, did you hear? The second Last Jedi trailer just came out. Man, I'm so excited. What? What do you mean you've already seen it? No, I didn't know anything about it. I was hanging out with a friend the other day, and she mentioned that it was coming out this week, and man, you're supposed to tell me so we can watch it together. Jeez. Hello, my name is Fu Manchu. Man, I'm mad at you. Anyways, I'm here to talk about the new Last Jedi trailer, and it's the second one. This is the actual trailer, not like the teaser or anything like that. Well, I've been having a lot of trouble here on YouTube lately because apparently my videos aren't advertiser friendly, or at least some of them. Thanks, YouTube! I keep my videos very, I don't know, PG-13 at its worst, and you're over there telling me how bad they are. I don't swear, I don't say anything negative. Jeez, is it because I'm evil? Is that it? Are you trying to discriminate against evil people? Well, I identify as a good doll. Yeah, like Chucky. I'm your friend to the end. Heidi-ho. Ha ha ha. Anyways, you know what? I'm here to talk about the new Last Jedi trailer because all this YouTube stuff is really starting to annoy me. But like my little hang in there baby kitty poster always says, hang in there baby. Because that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to hang in there and let's talk about this trailer, shall we? Oh man, the new Last Jedi trailer. The official one is finally out. Oh man, I believe Greedo said it best when he said,
Yes, I bet you have.
That didn't end well for him, did it? I hope it ends well for me because I'm going to watch this trailer now. Okay, let me push play. Ooh, just kind of starts, doesn't it? Now, it seems to start with Kylo Ren, I'm assuming, standing all Anakin Skywalker-ish, looking out of a window there. It looks like, I don't know, a hangar or something instead of the... Why is it raining in the hangar? I don't know, but, you know, it looks like Kylo Ren's thinking, man, being by this wet window here really makes me want to pee. So let's see where it goes from there.
When I found you,
Ooh.
I saw raw, untamed power.
So, a lot happened there really quickly. Now, we have that voiceover there, I'm assuming that's Snoke or something talking, but he's like, when I found you, I saw raw. I thought he was going to say hamburger meat or something at first, but no, it just said power. But you know what? It showed us this really quick shot of all these AT-ATs, which aren't AT-ATs anymore. They're like apes or something. I don't know, but they look like they're kind of like gorillas or something like that. But I really like their legs down there, man. Those legs are awesome. Check out those legs. So yeah, with all those armor plates or whatever along the lower legs, yeah, good luck tripping those big old things, right? Now, if you look in the background there, it almost looks like that's Kylo Ren's ship or something flying around. I don't know what's going on here. Now, a lot of people have compared this to the Hoth scene in Empire Strikes Back, which, duh, I mean, what else is it going to remind you of? But instead of snow, it is sand with, like, red powdery stuff that puffs up or something underneath it. So that's kind of cool, I guess. But man, oh man, there seems to be a lot more walkers in this scene than there was in the Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi combined. That is pretty awesome. Now, in that scene... Now, looking at it up close here, it almost looks like that's Kylo Ren walking with a bunch of snowtroopers. So it looks like the snowtroopers that, were in the last movie that you didn't really see much of because they were in deleted scenes and stuff. Yeah, you kind of saw them standing around, but they actually had like a scene that was cut in the movie. But, yeah, it looks like they're finally going to use those outfits, I guess. I don't know. And it's kind of cool for the people like me who got a Hot Toys, Snowtrooper from Force Awakens figure, because, you get this figure of a guy who really didn't do anything in the movie. Now, at least they're going to do something in this new movie. If they didn't change their armor, that is, because they always like to do that. Oh, look, we added a little splash of color. It's a new trooper. No, it's the same trooper. So there they go.
And beyond that...
Ooh. Now, although this scene looks really, really cool, it also looks like it's unfinished because it's got that red all in the background. And if you're like me, you grew up on the blue screen look, and whenever you saw a big blue screen like that in the background, it said, hey, we're not finished. But yeah, it's red, so it's like, hey, we've changed it from blue to red. No, that's just really cool. Now, I'm assuming that's in Snoke's place or something because he seems to have those red troopers and stuff all around him. Now, it looks like Kylo is like kneeling or something like that and wearing his helmet, which you don't see him doing all through this trailer. So what's he going to do?
And beyond that...
Now, you know how trailers always kind of give stuff away they shouldn't? If you put a lot of this in order, it ain't hard to figure out what's about to happen, at least, by guessing. Obviously, he's kneeling and he's slowly picking up his lightsaber, and if you look in the background there, it looks like there's a couple of the red Imperial Guard guys standing there in the background, and I'm assuming he's kneeling before Snoke, and it looks like something happens to Rey later on in the trailer, so I'm thinking, does he rescue her? Now, that's what that kind of looks like to me, so that would be very cool. Redemption for Kylo Ren!
Something truly special.
Ooh, a lightsaber! Lucasfilm! Where have you been, Lucasfilm? Oh, look, Hawaii.
Something inside me has always been there.
Looks like, why'd you bring this back to me?
But now it's awake. And I need help.
I need help too, figuring out what's happening. Whoa. Uh-oh.
I've seen this raw strength only once before.
Oh,
It scared me enough then.
so it looks like the mystery of why he doesn't have a skin thing over his hand anymore. It looks like it might have gotten burned off when this house fell on him or something like that. That's what I'm assuming. Or maybe he was wearing a glove, I don't know. But yeah, maybe it got burned off and that's why he has no skin. Because I thought when the first time Force Awakens came out, I was like, why doesn't he have his skin on his hand? I don't think Luke would just run around with a robotic hand like that. But you know what? Maybe it got burned off when this house fell on him, and we all know that this is probably part of that scene in Force Awakens when Kylo Ren and all those guys killed all those Jedi. So I'm assuming that's what's happening, and it looks like Luke's talking about the raw power he saw in, well, I said raw power, that was the line that Snoke said, but Luke also refers to seeing that much power in one person. I'm assuming he means Kylo Ren, because I don't think he's seen anybody else. Maybe Darth Vader, but I'm assuming it's Kylo Ren, and he probably thought, hey, I can train you like Obi-Wan did. Yeah, that didn't work out very well, did it, Luke?
It didn't scare me enough then. It does now.
Okay, I have to say the following. It makes me so happy to see Mark Hamill on the big screen again, even though this is the little screen. But you know what? He's talking. Now, when Force Awakens came out, he didn't have a line at all. And to hear his voice and to see him looking like he does here in this movie, that's awesome, and it makes me so happy. And the movie should have been about, been about Luke or something, but nope, they have to skip over all of that and act like, well, that happened in another movie you'll never see. But you know what? It makes me so happy to see him again, and man, oh man, like I said, to hear his voice, him saying these lines, I can't wait. Now, I have heard interviews where Mark Hamill's saying that he disagrees with a lot of the stuff, if not all of the stuff that the writer has Mark Hamill or Luke Skywalker not only saying but doing in the movie. That doesn't bode well, so I hope that, they don't screw up the character of Luke Skywalker, but right here, I like what I see. It looks like he's terrified to train Rey, maybe, and he's like, oh, I'm not going to train you, because I tried to train, Kylo Ren, and that didn't work out very well, even though his name was Ben back then. I didn't know it was Kylo Ren then. He just went by a different name. But you know what? I'm not training you, you stupid girl. Get out of here. And he left her there. Oh, look at that mask. I bought that same mask at Target not too long ago. See? It's right there. Pretty cool, huh? Back to the commercial. Look at there. Oh. Yeah, I don't recommend doing that to the mask you buy at Target because it'd probably shatter even more than that. Holy cow, man, look at those sparks. Now, obviously, Kylo Ren is going to reject having this Darth Vader-like mask. Now, I don't know what the turning point is here, but maybe he regrets killing Han Solo. Oh, spoiler if you didn't see the first movie. Why are you watching this if you didn't see the first movie? But you know what? Maybe he regrets that or something like that. But here he is looking at the helmet, and he's about to break it, and obviously he doesn't want to wear it anymore, so he's becoming more human, and that's pretty cool, I guess, because we never saw Darth Vader do that. Because he took off his helmet, or he had Luke take it off, and yeah, he didn't last much longer after that. But at least Kylo Ren can run around without his. Now, here's something here that I didn't know about. As you can see, he's got like that weird kind of robotic, I don't know, thing in his scar there. I'm guessing that's helping him heal, kind of like a Band-Aid, but I'm assuming it's like in between the sections of the skin because he had a big, deep gash on his face or whatever from the lightsaber, because that's what lightsabers do. And, obviously he didn't need one above his eye because it's just a little scratch. But, yeah, now none of the action figures I've seen have had that design, so I'm assuming he doesn't have that throughout the whole movie. But then again, who knows? But it does make me wonder why they didn't paint that in silver on the figures. But who cares? That's just a neat thing. I like seeing things that I didn't know was going to be in the movie, and that's one of them. This cost how much at Target?
Let the past die.
I don't want it. Oh, look at there.
Kill it.
Okay, this is another scene that I think they shouldn't have put in the trailer, because knowing a little bit about what's happened in real life and then looking at this, you kind of go, oh, was this filmed later to put in there to, like, you know, make sure that they, I don't know, tie up loose ends. But obviously you've got Kylo Ren's new TIE fighter there. It looks kind of cool. And it's a lot different than the normal TIE fighters, as you can see there off to the side. But yeah, he's flying up towards like a rebel or resistance big ol', you know, freighter or whatever. And as you can see, he's like, you know, pulling the trigger and he's saying kill it and all this other stuff. And as he's flying up, it kind of shows
Kill it.
where he's going. And
If you have to.
yeah, it looks like he's targeting Princess Leia there.
To become what you were meant to be.
As you can see there. Yeah, that X marks the spot. Kind of looks like he's targeting the main window, and that's where Princess Leia seems to be located. And he's saying, you know, destroy the past so that you can become what you're meant to be. And it looks like, you know, by killing Han Solo, he's thinking, well, I'm not Darth Vader yet. Why aren't I Darth Vader? And he's thinking, well, maybe if I kill off my mom too, maybe that'll do it. I don't know. He doesn't look too happy to do it, as you can see here. So yeah, I think they found a way to write Carrie Fisher's character out of the next movie after this. And, you know, I guess, you know, that gives her character ending and stuff like that. And I guess that's kind of cool, but it's also kind of sad at the same time. But, you know, speaking of sadness, this Christmas... Ooh, there goes the Millennium Falcon. Flown by Chewbacca. And is a little annoying co-pilot. Now, I do not like how those guys sound. When the toys finally came out, they came out with like a Furby version of this, I guess. It's like a little stuffed animal, but it makes noises. And me and my wife were looking at it in a store, and she pushed the button or whatever, squeezed them, whatever it did to make him make the noise. And he made that noise, and she's like, oh my God, that's so annoying. It's not like a cute noise or anything. It's an annoying little noise. And I'm like, yep. I said, but here it goes. And she's like, you know, adamant. She's like, I don't want to like those little guys. I don't want to like the Porgs. Porgs is a stupid word, too. Porg? Why didn't they call it Cutie McFluffluff or something like that? That would be better. Porg? Porg sounds like a stupid name. Porg. Just say it, Porg. Doesn't sound like a cute little thing. And then his noises aren't very cute. But anyways, I told her, I said, yeah, you know, when you see the movie, you're going to be going, I got to have me a Porg. Oh, they're so cute, blah, blah, blah. Because we did the same thing with Jar Jar, and look how that turned out. But you know what? I still like Jar Jar, so shut up. Okay, back to the trailer. That noise, though.
It'll light the fire. It'll burn the First Order down.
So then we come to Poe Dameron, who's basically saying we have the spark that'll burn the whole... I don't know, empire down or whatever he wants to call it. But you know what? I think the spark already happened in The Force Awakens. Buddy pretty much took out Starkiller Base. So what are you talking about? But you know what? He's basically saying, hey, let's go take the fight to them so that they don't come kill us. I guess that makes sense. And then it cuts to this. Fan service! Basically, I bet you that scene was made because everybody complained that Captain Phasma looked so cool in the trailers, but she didn't do nothing in the movie. And now they're like, hey, we're going to have her fight in the movie because that was a missed opportunity. But like I said about the Snowtroopers, at least now you can have something to do with your Hot Toys figure because you get these Hot Toys figures of these characters who didn't do anything in the movies and they're really expensive and blah, blah, blah. And finally, you'll get to see them do something in the movie and you can look at the figure on your shelf and go, hey, they are pretty cool, aren't they? Now, as you can see, Captain Phasma has that weird little staff thing. It's really thin, but apparently it's got like the energy, you know, whatever that lightsabers can't cut through or whatever around it, like lightning or whatever. But that's kind of cool, so that's a neat little thing. But Finn there seems to be, I don't know, armed with one of those stormtrooper executioner kind of like sickle things. I don't know, that's kind of cool. So now, here's my complaint about Finn. Now, he's wearing this Imperial officer's kind of outfit. That is stupid. Here's what I have to say about that. Number one, he's a stormtrooper. He's been a stormtrooper all his life. if he's going to sneak into, say, you know, like an Imperial base or something like that, why isn't he dressed as a stormtrooper? They all know what he looks like. I mean, he's worked for them for all of his life, so they know what his face looks like. Heck, even Captain Phasma saw him with his mask off. So it's like, why would he run around with his, you know, face being shown? And that's dumb. So he should have been like, you know, dressed as a stormtrooper. And if Rose is going to infiltrate this place with him, maybe she could have been an officer or something like that. But I don't know. So, yeah, I don't know about this, but I think they put him in this outfit so they could sell more action figures. Who knows? But it does look cool on him. I mean, still, but I don't know. But anyways, he's got that stormtrooper executioner thing, and they fight. And it looks awesome! Poor baby! Got electrocuted like R2-D2 did, but it didn't seem to short him out. I wonder who he's flying with. I'm assuming Poe Dameron, and it looks like they're in an X-Wing or something like that. That's kind of cool.
Not going to go.
Now, if you listen carefully in the background, you hear Luke Skywalker say something that made me want to cry. Unless that's a flashback where he's talking to Kylo Ren or something like that, you know, as he's killing off all his, you know, students and stuff like that. But I don't know. I don't like how this sounds. I don't want them turning Luke Skywalker into a bad guy or making him do something un-Luke Skywalker-ish, just like Mark Hamill said that's written like. But look at his shoulder there. Is that armor? Is that his cloak? What is that? It almost looks like he's got like a robotic body or something like that. That's kind of cool. But yeah, I don't know what he's implying there.
Go.
And then we got some little like snow foxes, lemurs. I don't know. Those don't look very Star Wars-y. But then again, I mean, maybe they were in the comic books a long time ago or something. Who knows?
The way you think.
There's Princess Leia looking pretty sad. There's, I'm assuming that's Rey jumping into the water. Yep, Rey. Got a lot of troopers. Before we get to the climactic ending of this trailer, I just feel like Finn walking around with his helmet off with all the troopers around. I feel like they're walking by him going, "Hi, Finn. How you been, Finn? Hi, Finn. Hi, Finn. Hi, Finn." And he's just going, shut up. You're blowing my cover, man. You're blowing my cover. I told you should have wore a stormtrooper helmet. Jeez. But then it goes to this. Look at all those troopers going, "Hi, Finn." There's a TIE fighter. Okay. Now, aside from Snoke trying to high-five everybody in the theater or say, "Here, let the mech cure you of your illnesses," oh, he looks kind of creepy. Now, one of the things that I really like about this is we've only seen him as a hologram so far, but I really like his, like, gray eyebrows or whatever. I don't know. That just looks really cool. It's an effect I didn't expect to see. Now, he actually looks a lot better there than he did as the hologram in The Force Awakens. Now, obviously, it looks like he's using the Force on poor Rey. And that is awesome. It looks like he's really stopping her in midair, like bending her backwards the way Kylo Ren stopped that like laser in the first movie. Holy cow, man. Now, here's my theory. See the red background? Yeah, I'm thinking that scene where Kylo Ren is bending down to get his lightsaber, I think he's going to run up and chop off Snoke's hand, maybe. I don't know, but I think he's going to stop it and run away with Rey. And man, oh man, would that be awesome!
I need someone to show me my place in all this.
And unless that's a big fickaroo and they're not even in the same backgrounds, man, that will be awesome if Kylo Ren and Rey team up, because obviously it looks like he's a little bit better than bad, and she's a lot, I don't know, it looks like she just wants somebody to train her, and Luke doesn't want to do it, so it looks like Kylo Ren may be becoming, like, I don't know, her trainer? I don't know, gonna help her? He's kind of got mood swings, though. He's still breaking his mask and stuff, so she may be going around breaking stuff, too. I don't know if he'd make a good teacher, but I like the fact that they could team up. She could make him calm down a little bit, and he could make her, you know, a little bit stronger in the Force or something like that. That'd be pretty cool. Star Wars: The Last Jedi. December 15th? Jeez! Man, it isn't gonna come out for a long time. Sheesh. It's too bad we don't have a time machine, right? Anyways, you know what? Man, that trailer looks really good. Now, I'm not going to lie to you. I've been, reading up on a little bit of stuff, about The Last Jedi and stuff like that, and I really wasn't that excited about it, especially when I heard Mark Hamill say that he was going to be doing stuff that was very un-Luke-like. I'm like, who better would know that than Mark Hamill? And I'm sorry, but I would have done a rewrite on the script the minute that Mark Hamill would have said that. I'd have been like, nope, okay, hey, give me your ideas, Mark, because you know what? You are Luke Skywalker. So yeah, that didn't have me very excited, but I have to say the trailer looks really good. There's only a few negatives about it, maybe the Porgs voices, but I'm sure I'm in the minority for that. I don't know, I think everything else looked really good. I can't wait to see it, I will say that. Now, I'm sorry if this video is too long, or I'm sorry if it's really bad, because I couldn't make any edits because YouTube took away its editor, or whatever, video editor, so I can't do that. So I had to do it all in one take, so it's probably really, really bad, and that's why it's so long. But I hope you still liked it, and I have been kind of disenfranchised with YouTube lately because of them saying that I'm not advertiser friendly, which means I'm not good enough to watch or something like that. I don't know, but who cares? But anyways, I hope you liked this video, and until next time, tune in for more!